channel. As we mentioned in our last video, we are doing the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator Test. So just looking at it, there's an overwhelming amount of different personalities. So there's like this many.
There's 4 different like main, I don't know what the different things mean, but there's like there's 16 combinations of them.
Yeah, so there's a lot. So there's this inspector, the crafter, the protector, the artist, the advocate, the mediator, the architect, the thinker, the persuader, the director, the performer, the caregiver, the champion, the giver, the debater, the commander. So without looking into these further, just based on the title, and based on what I got for the last ones, I feel like I might be the mediator.
You're probably going to be the mediator. I feel like I'm going to be like either the thinker or the architect.
Yeah.
I've never done the Myers-Briggs test before.
I've never done it, and I don't really know what these
what things
are.
mean either. So this is gonna be interesting. I know we talked about it in psychology so briefly, but I don't really know anything about it. So
we're gonna do that. We have it at the same website that we did the Enneagram test.
Yeah.
So.
And like before, we'll link this test in the description box and let us know in the comments if you decide to take the test, what your results are.
Mm-hmm.
And then in next week's video, we're going to be going over our results from the Enneagram test, the True Colors test, which was our last week's video, and this Myers-Briggs test, which, and then we'll kind of compare them all and see, like, if all the tests align with what our personality is. And so far, I feel like what we've learned is pretty accurate. So I'm excited to see what this is.
Discover the 16 personalities created by Myers and Briggs and test your personality type and find your strengths. Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, you can go first this time.
Okay. I try not to draw attention to myself. I feel like that's pretty accurate. I feel uncomfortable when I disagree with someone. Yeah. I lose my belongings. How many times did I leave my purse at school in 7th grade?
Literally, in 7th grade, she would literally carry this purse. It was like black and white.
It was a checkerboard purse. It's a checkerboard purse.
Checkerboard purse. It was like this huge thing. She like carried all her pencils and stuff in it, like a wallet, and
it was probably more of a tote bag than a purse.
Yeah, so I'm surprised you got away with that. Honestly,
I know.
But I also had a big purse in junior high because like you have to carry everything.
Carry a backpack.
You can't carry a backpack like in high school. But she would literally, like...
I probably left it at school once a week.
Yeah, we got driven and picked up from school, so she would just, like, leave it by the 7th grade room. We'd be in the car, she'd be like, oh my gosh, I forgot my purse by my locker, and luckily nobody ever stole it. They probably looked inside and saw it was, like, filled with trash or something.
Literally, my purse was so disorganized, too. It had a bunch of, like, gum wrappers and stuff, and eraser shavings and all that junk.
Yeah, so yes, I feel like that's
So I think after, like, 3 months, I'm like, I'm not carrying a purse anymore, so then I didn't. Okay, I have a vivid imagination. Yeah, I think that's true. I would enjoy attending a large party in my honor.
Do you like parties?
Not really. I mean, a small party's fine, but like, I don't like that they say large party.
What does it mean by large, though? Because large party
is it like 100
is it
people?
15 people, or is it like 100?
Oh no, it's probably definitely not 15. It's probably like 100. I dislike being in competition with others. I think that's true. I prefer to follow a schedule. I feel like that's also true. I question the wisdom of my elders. I feel like that's also true.
I'm your elder.
I enjoy being the center of attention.
I feel like you
I used to, but
you
I don't
used to.
anymore. I don't anymore. I try to avoid conflict. Yes. I make sure my work is finished on time. Yes. It is important to me to follow traditions. Yes. I make an effort to be popular. No.
I feel like you make an effort, but I'm not.
I sympathize with the homeless. Yeah, I feel so bad for people like that. I have trouble controlling my impulses.
They're not very specific about what impulses,
I'm
but...
just gonna say neutral, because I feel like sometimes, yeah. I think about why people do the things they do. Yeah. Being around lots of people energizes me. Oh gosh, no. I am helpful to the people around me. That's true. I am ambitious. I feel like that's true. I like to do things as they were done in the past. Yeah. I avoid being alone.
I feel like that's kind of false because you don't like being around people.
Yeah. Next step. I forgive easily. I feel like that's true. I feel like I do it actually too easily. I like trying out new hobbies. Not really. I like to stay active. To be honest, not really. It is best to be totally objective when making a decision. Neutral, I guess. I keep my belongings in their proper place. Nope. I have a rich fantasy life. I'll say yeah. I have little to say. No, but I just don't say it. I have a lot to say, but I don't say it. I enjoy being there for people when they are feeling sad. Yeah. I would rather go with the flow than have a set schedule. No. I enjoy philosophical discussions. I guess so. I let other people know what I think. No. I avoid arguing even when I disagree. That's also...
What?
Wait,
no, that's
no,
literally false.
Sorry.
That's literally so false.
I read that wrong. I am very attentive to deadlines. I feel like that's neutral because sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, the deadline's tomorrow.
I feel like you're conscious of it, and then you're just like, I'll just do it later, and then the
then
day
it's
before you're like,
yeah.
I
I
gotta
would like
do
to
that.
play a musical instrument. I like how it says would like to because I don't, but I want to. I have a lot of fun. I resist temptations. It's easy for me to talk to strangers. Oh my gosh, no. I'm concerned for the welfare of elderly people. I feel like if people say no, that's like a terrible
That's
person.
so mean.
I am determined to achieve success. I believe in the importance of art. I like to spend my free time alone. Wait, that's wrong. I think I do. I believe people should be punished for their mistakes. Oh my god. That's such a strong word. I enjoy having a daily routine. I spend time seeking out new experiences. I am on the go. I wish other people would be more logical. I like to tidy up. I enjoy imagining the future. I feel like I would, but I don't know. I still don't know.
These questions about the future.
I hate them. I find it difficult to express my opinions. Yeah. I like to help others with their personal problems. Yeah. I finish assignments before they are due. If you mean I'm doing them like the day before they're due,
I thought
then,
at first
like,
it
yeah.
said I finished assignments the day before they're due. I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, I always finish them before they're due. I like thinking about the mysteries of the universe. We'll say sure. I have a lot of energy. No.
maybe when you were a kid.
I would...
Who has an energy when they're an adult?
I know. I can't stand when someone doesn't like me. I feel like that's true. I follow my impulses. I don't... I'll say neutral. I enjoy trying to understand complicated ideas. I'll say sure. I feel very happy.
That's not very specific because you might feel very happy one day and not the next day.
I know.
This makes it sound like you're just like, hi guys, every day.
I
Just
think
so happy.
I
all
think
the
they
time.
mean like you're happy with your life. And happy with your life overall right now. So I'll say no. Nah, I'll say yes. I mean neutral. I spend time trying to understand myself. I get the thrill out of meeting new people. Nope. I need support from other people. Support on what? At life. I'm not bothered by disorder.
I feel like that's false.
Yeah. I enjoy going to museums. That's a weird question. Oh, that's a weird question. I avoid noisy crowds. Yes. I forgive others' mistakes even when they harm me personally.
I feel like that's true.
It's
Unfortunately,
too
true.
true. I make plans and stick to them. I feel like that's neutral because like I can't think of a time where I've actually canceled plans, but most of the time I don't want to do them. I like to do things differently even if I'm not sure it will work. I do not like to sit still for long. I make important decisions based on my gut feelings. I start tasks in advance so that I have plenty of time to finish. Yes. Actually, yes. sometimes I start things so far in advance, it's kind of ridiculous. I hold back my opinions. Yeah. I'm sensitive to the feelings of others. Yep. Yep. Yep.
You're like, that's neutral.
Okay, we'll say neutral.
Because you like life, but sometimes you don't.
I work hard to please others. Yep. I have a zest for life.
Why? This is another way of saying I love life.
This is just like when they were asking, "Are you weird?" It's like a bunch of different ways.
Are you normal?
I give to people who are less fortunate than I. When I have the means to, I like to. I like to have a detailed plan before starting a task. I feel like that's true. I wonder why I am the way I am. That's completely true. I love to make new friends. I would love it, but it just doesn't work out for me. It's important to me that other people like me.
Did they already ask that question?
Yes. I have trouble sticking to a routine. I appreciate the beauty of nature. Okay.
Just stop sending me the love styles again.
I hope not, because I can't do that. I prefer quiet surroundings. Yeah. I find it difficult to get down to work. Yeah, because I'd be like, oh, I'll start it at 7, and then it's like 7:05, and I'm like, sorry, I can't start till 8. Emotional people make me uncomfortable. That's a question for you, because that's probably yes.
You going back to the difficult to get down to work part, that just reminds you of when we used to come home on half days for like exams, and then we just like not want to study yet, and then we're like, we'll study in 10 minutes, and then like it would be like 1:15, and we're like, well, actually no, I'll just wait till 1:30, and then we keep shoving it off. You're like, okay, for sure in 5 minutes we're gonna start.
Yeah.
But then once I'm down to work, it's just like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
It's just getting the courage
Well,
to start.
that's like what the question
I feel like people who like are try to like do things like I've seen somewhere that like perfectionists are also like procrastinators because they're afraid to mess up, so they just put the thing off as long as they can because they're afraid to start it and mess it up.
That's funny because I don't really see you as a procrastinator that much.
I'm not that much of a procrastinator, but like at least school wise, but like
yeah.
Writing my story wise,
yes.
Yes.
People tell me I am too quiet. Yep. I'm concerned about others. Yeah. I like to finish all my chores before I do something fun.
I feel like that's true.
Yeah, it's true. I enjoy chatting with new acquaintances. Nope. It is important to me to make decisions without being swayed by emotions. No. I carry out my plans.
What is this with all the carrying out of plans?
I'll just say neutral because I feel like I always do, even if I don't want to. It is important to me to understand the bigger picture.
Bigger picture? What? That's so vague.
It is important to me to be of service to others. I enjoy examining myself and my life. I find it challenging to make new friends. Wait, what? No. Yeah. I like poetry. I'm a private person. I'm gonna have to say neutral because I feel like I don't talk about a lot of things, but also when I get comfortable with somebody, I share too much.
You're overshare.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like I would agree with that. Like, I feel like we're private people, but we do have a YouTube channel. So.
I mean, we have a lot of people that we share too much with.
Yeah. So.
I question why things are the way they are. I let others know that I care about their feelings. Stanley, you're gonna have to say no for all these.
I do care about people's feelings, but it's not always my number one priority.
I think about the needs of others. Yeah. I like to be needed by other people. Who doesn't, though?
Right.
I would prefer to come up with an original solution to a problem.
Mm.
I'm full of new ideas. I don't think so, but okay. Oh no.
Gosh.
Choose the phrase that... What does this mean?
I guess you have to scale it, like... This is, like, they're two different sides of the spectrum, so you have to say if you really like that one or...
And that's just, like neutral.
Yeah.
I spend time pursuing goals. I spend time enjoying life. I can't do either at the moment. I put my needs first. I put others' needs ahead of my own. I feel like maybe that. I trust traditional values. I question traditional values. It depends on what it is, really. I'm often disorganized. I keep myself organized. I'm gonna have to say that because It's both. No going further into depth, it's both. I enjoy activities that are familiar. I enjoy experiencing new things. No, I think familiar. I like to try to innovate. I like to use trusted methods. I feel like you have to innovate to be an engineer, but like,
It depends on what you're doing, because if you have a bunch of time and you can just have like a bunch of testing to try something out, then it's fine to innovate. But if you're on a time constraint, I just use something that I already know, because like you know it works.
I prefer to follow a clear procedure. I prefer to improvise. We're just gonna do that. I'm always prepared. I am often unprepared. I feel like that's like always prepared. Who's always prepared?
Nobody can always be.
I think I'm just gonna do neutral, because sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Work first, play later. Play first, work later. I feel like it's that.
Yeah.
I seek attention from others. That's hard, because I don't like being the center of attention, but I like one-on-one attention. So I'll do that. I look for ways to help others. I look for ways to achieve my own goals. Basically, are others important or are they not? I'll just do that. I feel the pain of other people. I'm not easily affected by sad stories. So that you're gonna be this one.
What? No, I am affected by, just don't show it.
I make sure everyone is taken care of. I look out for myself. I focus on real life. I use my imagination. I value my social status. I value my privacy. I do things step by step. I jump in and figure out things as I go. I am more interested in what is possible. I am more interested in what is real. Probably real. I feel like that's being realistic and being optimistic. I start conversations. I let others start conversations. I like to cooperate. I like to compete. Oh my gosh. I make decisions with my head. I make decisions with my heart. I follow a plan. I act on impulse. I think normally I try to follow plans. I mean, I used to be really impulsive, but I don't know when it changed, but I like, if we have something planned and we don't do it, I get like, I don't know, stressed. I prefer to work in an active, bustling office. I prefer to work in a calm, quiet office. I think that, because maybe calm might get boring sometimes, but I like quiet. No. Okay.
Oh, these are different
These
ones.
are different. I do like that. Plans, activities for us to do. Yeah. Yeah. I like all these actually.
Oh gosh.
Oh no. What is
You're probably gonna have
this?
to click another button. 73% introverted.
51% sensing.
69% feeling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What does that even mean? As an ISFP. That's on here, right?
I hope so.
ISFP, the artist.
Oh.
Okay, we can look at that later after this. Okay, we'll have to get the full report, I think.
Yeah.
You are responsive and accommodating, sensitive and adaptable. You step in to do what needs to be done and are satisfied by your personal sense of being helpful to others. You're quiet and unassuming and may be hard to get to know. However, to those who know you well, you are warm and friendly, eager to share in life's many experiences. You are modest and may underestimate yourself. You usually do not like to be in the spotlight, preferring instead to take a supporting role and avoid planning and organizing whenever possible. You look for ways to be accommodating and accept other people as they are. You are tolerant and non-judgmental, but deeply loyal to the people and causes that matter to you. You stay true to your values without imposing them on others. That's weird.
Okay.
I feel like that's accurate. Okay.
Quiet, easygoing, peaceful. Well,
Again, basically, this has just told me that I'm a pushover. ISFPs like to keep their options open, delay in making decisions. Friendly, sensitive, quiet, expend energy around others. That is really true. Period of time alone. Yep, Peaceful, caring, considerate, easygoing, accept other people as they are, focus on details, spend more time thinking about here and now rather than worrying about the future, doers rather than dreamers, dislike abstract theories unless they can see some type of practical application for them and prefer learning situations that involve gaining hands-on experiences. Very aware of their environment, practical, hands-on learning, loyal to values and beliefs. Dislikes abstract theoretical information, reserved and quiet, strong need for personal space, dislikes arguments and conflict. Thinking, feeling, intuition, and sensing.
There's so much stuff.
I know. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're actually going to save this for our next video to go compared with the other stuff. And then we'll probably get this.
Yeah.
Because it was really good for the other one.
Yeah, it was really good. I was satisfied.
So I'm going to pull it up again.
It didn't ask you to enter your email. But you might already have an account with this thing, so it probably automatically...
Let's see. It says log out, so I... still logged in. I didn't even make a password or anything.
I don't like that you're typing it all caps.
Sorry.
Gosh, okay.
Okay, here you go.
Try not to draw attention to myself. I feel like I try not to, but then by being like a model person,
you always have attention.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. What do I say then? Neutral?
Just say the in between neutral and accurate.
Okay.
Well, do you like attention?
I don't mind it like a lot, but sometimes I'm just like somebody's
Do you
like,
try?
wow, that's so. I don't try to seek attention.
Or do you try to ignore it?
Yeah, or like I get like, oh, thank you, like kind of like quiet or like
just do
awkward.
neutral then.
Okay. I feel uncomfortable when I disagree with someone. Yeah, I don't like
confrontation.
I lose my belongings. Okay, well,
it's funny because you used to not, but you lose your phone.
I lose my
every
phone
second.
every single day. Like there's at least once or twice a day that I'm like, has anyone seen my phone?
At least.
So I feel like I have to say accurate, kind of accurate. I have a vivid imagination.
Nah.
I feel like that.
To be honest, I don't think
Not
you
really.
have.
I would enjoy attending a large part. Probably not. Actually, I feel like I'm neutral about that. It depends. I dislike being in competition. I feel like competition pushes me to be better, so... Wait, I dislike being... Okay, so I have to say inaccurate.
Right.
Because I like being in competition. Okay. I prefer to follow a schedule. That's very accurate.
True.
I question the wisdom of my elders. I feel like that's sometimes true. I enjoy being the center of attention. It depends on what I'm the center of attention for. I try to avoid conflict. I mean, who wouldn't want to try to avoid conflict? I don't make conflict on purpose.
People who like conflict.
I make sure my work is finished on time. That's very accurate. It's important to me to follow traditions. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Pretty important for you, I feel like.
I make an effort to be popular. I feel like I don't really make an effort. I just do whatever. I sympathize with the homeless. Yeah, I feel bad for them. I have trouble controlling my impulses.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true. I will probably say it. I think that's what you said too. I think about why people do the things they do. That's accurate. Being around no. I hate being around people a lot of the time. I am helpful to the people around me. I feel like I try to be. I am ambitious, yes. Yes, I am. I like to do things as they were done in the past. Yes.
Yeah.
I avoid being alone. I feel like I disagree with that. Because, like...
You like being around people?
Wait, I
avoid being around...
Oh, wait, so I have to say this.
Yeah.
Man, sometimes it's so confusing. Yeah, I feel like that's true. I avoid being alone. I forgive easily. I feel like that's not true.
Yeah.
I feel like I hold a grudge against people that I've known.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, we're just gonna say inaccurate. I like trying out new hobbies. Not
Have you
really.
ever tried out a new hobby?
No, I've just been doing the same things forever. So I feel like that's inaccurate. I'd like to stay active. I feel like it's very accurate. I still dance. It's best to be totally objective when making a decision. I feel like that's kind of accurate, but I also feel like sometimes your emotion has to play a part, but I wouldn't say, like, emotions rule over everything, because you should just use your logic more. I keep my belongings in their proper place. I mean, I try to not lose my phone. I feel like that's accurate to a point, because whenever we clean our room, it's like Yay, we clean it and it's so good. And then
We ruined it in like
we
2
keep it
weeks.
like good for 2 weeks. And after that, if I don't want to wear a shirt, I just throw it aside and then you're just left with a pile of stuff.
Yep.
I have a rich fantasy life. I feel like that's inaccurate. Although I do talk about Harry Potter a lot, so
Maybe.
I'll say neutral. Because I feel like you have to have some sort of fantasy / imagination
To enjoy, like, fiction.
and write and read and stuff, so
Yeah.
I have little to say. I feel like that's inaccurate.
You always have a lot to say.
Should I say inaccurate or kind of inaccurate?
Yeah. Say kind of inaccurate.
Okay. I enjoy being there for people when they are feeling sad. I feel like I'm neutral because it depends on the person. I just don't like emotions. I'd rather go with the flow than have a set schedule. That's very inaccurate. I like schedules. Almost too much.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy philosophical discussions. That's true. I let other people know what I think. Sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on the person. I think.
Depends on the person and the situation. Because if it's somebody that, like, is really higher up, like, I'm just like, I'll just keep my opinions to myself. But, like,
If it's like a normal peer.
yeah. I avoid arguing even when I disagree. I feel like that's not true. I'm very attentive to deadlines. I feel like that's kind of accurate. But not super accurate because sometimes I forget. Like, I feel like nobody can be super attentive all the time to deadlines
Right,
because
yeah.
just everybody has so much going on.
Yeah.
I would love to play in a musical instrument. Or play a. Like,
You could get
man,
inside an
I want to do
organ.
violin so bad and piano. I just don't have time. I need more days of the week and less days of work.
I saw somewhere, I don't even remember what country's doing it, but I think they're trying to adopt a 4-day work week, 3-day weekend. UK, yeah.
Yeah. I saw that somewhere too. I have a lot of fun.
Do you?
Not things that normally people, the things that I enjoy, I find fun. So I have fun in doing the things I enjoy, but people would look like at that and be like, that's not fun.
Right.
So-
just say yeah.
Okay.
Because it shouldn't be based on what other people think is fun.
Yeah.
It's based on what you think is fun.
I resist temptations. I feel like that's kind of true.
Like true, yeah.
Yeah.
I said not true for that because when I'm like, I'm not gonna have any more candy, I just
I'm actually
eat
gonna say
it.
neutral because I try not to buy things and I still do. So
That's true. That's very true. It is.
I feel like I actually have to say this.
That's the one I put because I
I'm
feel like
so-
a lot of my temptation is snacking when I shouldn't be snacking, and I just continue.
Mine's buying
snacking.
stuff when I shouldn't be buying stuff.
Yeah.
It's easy for me to talk to strangers. I feel like I'm getting better at it, but I wouldn't say it's easy. So I'd say neutral.
I hate talking to
I'm
strangers.
conserve the welfare of elderly people. I'd say yes.
I feel like whoever says no is just a jerk.
yeah.
Like, who would say no?
I determined to achieve success in life.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe in the importance of art. Yes.
Yeah.
I love art.
Which is weird because you're technical and art.
Yeah, because I like
But, like-
engineering, but I love reading
But
and
it's
writing
really weird
and
because
dance.
both of those things run in our family. We have a lot of engineers in our family, and we also have a lot of people that
Our
are
uncles
like
are writers.
artists. Yeah.
So.
But he's also an architect, so it
Yeah.
must go together somehow.
And he also dances. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
He's actually a lot like us.
Yeah, I like to spend my free time alone. I feel like that's true to an extent. Because, like, if we're not doing something as a family, then I like to spend my free time alone. Like, I don't seek going out with friends.
I don't like going out anymore.
I believe that people should be punished for their mistakes.
That's so mean. I said neutral, I think.
I said neutral, because
like,
punished is not, it's
Punished
too
is
strong.
too strong of a word.
Because, like, what if they just forgot to put a comma?
And, like,
so, actually, that's kind
a mistake,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
you're meant to learn from them, not get punished for making a mistake.
oh my gosh.
But, like, it depends on the kind of mistake, though, because if it's something, like, really serious, maybe you should get, like, punished.
You wouldn't think forgetting a comma would be serious. But
I know it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything further about that, but that's, yeah, okay. I enjoy having a daily routine, yes. I spend time seeking out new experiences. I don't have time for that. So that's inaccurate. I feel like it's pretty inaccurate. Yeah. I'm on the go. That's very true. I wish other people would be more logical. That's true. I like to tidy up.
Why'd you say that weird?
Tidy up.
Tidy up.
I feel like
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yep.
I do.
Yep.
I get into, like, cleaning
Yep.
frenzies.
You do.
I enjoy imagining the future. I feel like I'm neutral about that.
It's hard to imagine the future.
Yeah. I find it difficult to express my opinions sometimes. Like to help other people to... No. I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the day and the mood I'm in and the person. I finish assignments before they're due. That's accurate.
If you're not important, he's not going to answer you.
Sometimes I'm just so tired and I don't feel like responding right away. And then I forget about it and I respond later. I like thinking about the mysteries of the universe. I feel like that's kind of true. I like conspiracy, mystery things. I have a lot of energy. Not anymore. I can't stand when someone doesn't like me. I feel like that's kind of true. I feel like that's true. I follow my impulses most of the time. I enjoy trying to understand complicated ideas. I feel like I hate being confused, but then when I figure out something that I was confused about, I feel so good about it. So I guess I have to say kind of accurate. I feel very happy.
Do you?
Most of the time?
I'll
I'll just
say
say neutral. I spend time trying to understand myself. Not really. I get a thrill out of meeting people. Not really. I feel like once you're in the workforce, though, you kind of have to. But I need support from other people. I feel like sometimes I do. I'm not bothered by disorder. That's very inaccurate because I hate being disordered. I enjoy going to museums. That's true. I avoid noisy crowds. That's true. I forgive others' mistakes even when they harm me personally. I feel like that's inaccurate. I can hold a grudge. I make plans and stick to them. I feel like that's pretty much true. I like to do things differently even if that's inaccurate. I do not like to sit still for long. I feel like that's inaccurate. Because I can sit still for a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like that's part of being an engineer. It's just,
yeah. Sitting there and working on computers.
Yeah, I make important decisions based on my gut feelings. Sometimes. I start tests in advance, yes. Almost too far in advance. I hold back my opinions. I feel like that's pretty inaccurate. I am sensitive to feelings of others. Most of the time. Sometimes. I am easily distracted. Not really. I feel like I'm pretty focused.
Yeah, I'm not.
I enjoy learning about scientific theories, I'd say.
Yeah.
Accurate. Very kind of accurate.
I'd say that one.
Yeah. I love life. I guess I do. Sometimes. I work hard to please others, yes. I'm a people pleaser in that regard.
Do you have a zest for life?
I don't know.
Just say neutral.
I give to people who are less fortunate than I am. I actually do this. We follow a couple pages on Instagram of families that have kids with cancer.
Yeah.
And we donated money or
we try to donate
purchase
when we
things
can.
that are fundraisers for them. So I feel like I am good at this.
Even though I don't have much, I try to give what I can.
Exactly. I like to have a detailed plan before. Yes. I wonder why I am the PS. I love to make new friends. Not really.
Yeah.
It's important to me that other people like me.
I already asked that one.
I feel like that's kind of accurate. I don't even remember what I said, but I have trouble sticking to a routine. I feel like that's not accurate. I appreciate the beauty of nature. Yeah. To an extent. I don't really go in nature, but I prefer quiet surroundings. That's very accurate. I find it difficult to get down to work. I feel like that's sometimes true, but not most of the time. Emotional people make me uncomfortable.
That's probably yes.
Sometimes. People tell me I'm too quiet. It's actually the opposite. Amanda tells me I'm too loud.
You're so loud. Like, about 10 minutes ago, you were talking so loud I thought my eardrum was gonna burst.
I am concerned about others.
Nah.
Sometimes. I like to finish all my chores before doing something fun. That's accurate. I enjoy chatting with new acquaintances. Not really. It's important to me to make decisions without being, I carry out my plans. I would say I pretty much do. It's important to me to understand the bigger picture. Yeah. It's important to me to be of service to others. Neutral, I guess. I enjoy examining myself in life. Neutral. Find it challenging to make new friends. I feel like that's true.
So hard.
It used to be easier for me in elementary school. I was friends with so many different people.
I feel
and
like
then
everybody was my best friend in elementary school.
I love poetry.
Didn't happen
I'm
anymore.
a private person.
That think you kind of are.
I feel like I pretty much am. I wouldn't say all the time
I'd
because I
say-
overshare, but
I'd say you're private because you're like repressing your emotions.
I guess so. I'll say kind of accurate.
Yeah,
'cause
that's good.
I question why things they are the way they are. Yes, I let others know that I care about their feelings. Not really.
No, you don't actually.
I think about the needs of others. Sometimes
No.
I like to be needed by other people. I do actually like that. I would prefer to call. Not really. I am full of new ideas. It depends on what it's about.
Yeah.
I guess that's like kind of.
Okay, this
Okay.
is a hard one.
I like ideas that are easy to understand. I like ideas that are complex. Complex. I like ideas that are easy to understand. Like, sometimes the simple ideas don't always work, but I don't like being confused.
Just put neutral.
I keep my thoughts to myself. I speak up. I feel like most of the time I speak up.
Most of the time, yeah.
I spend time pursuing my goals. I spend time in, yeah, definitely goals. I put my needs first. I put others' needs ahead of my own. I feel like I don't really have any, like, besides, like, family, like, I don't really have anybody that, like, depends on me for things, so it's hard for me to put other people's needs ahead of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I trust traditional values. I pretty much trust them. I definitely keep myself organized. I'd probably say this. Actually, I don't know.
I said neutral because.
I feel like I keep myself pretty organized.
Yeah.
I enjoy activities that are familiar. I enjoy experiencing new things. I feel like I like things that are familiar. I like to try to innovate. I like to use trusted methods. That depends on the situation and the time I'm given.
I'm not sure.
Nobody even talking to you. I prefer to follow a clear procedure. Yes, actually. I am always prepared. I am often unprepared. I'm pretty prepared most of the time, but nobody can be always prepared.
Right.
I work first, play later, definitely. Seek attention. I avoid attention. I don't really seek it, but I don't avoid it either, so I guess I'll have to say neutral. Because I don't mind attention, but I don't go be like, hey guys, look at all this stuff I did. Cherish me. Cherish me. I look for ways to help others. I look for ways to achieve my own goals. I feel like,
achieving your goals.
yeah. I feel the pain of other people. I'm not easily affected by sad stories.
Yep. But you better put the last one for that one.
I feel like I am affected, but I repress it, so I guess I'll say this. I make sure everyone is taken care of. I look out for myself. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
I'm
do
neutral.
because you do it both ways.
Because I do, like, make sure people, like, have enough, like, clothes or, like, if they need anything, I buy them things.
me.
Like you. Yeah. I focus on real life. I use my imagination. I don't know.
Yeah, real life.
I feel like
that one.
I would say mainly focus on real life, but I do use my, like, you have to use your imagination sometimes, I think. And
Yeah.
I use my imagination for, like, things that, like, are never gonna happen. So. Okay. I value my social status. I value my privacy. I feel like I don't really care about social media that much. Like, my social media presence, like, it's not like
mine's very low.
it's not like I'm like purposely posting things to be like have a lot of followers.
I
rather-
go on social media a lot. I just don't post. a
Yeah.
lot.
I do things step by step. I jump in, figure things out. I definitely do things step by step. I'm more interested in what is possible. I'm more interested in what is real.
I said real because it sounded
feel
like
like-
they were asking if you're optimistic or not. And I'm like, nope.
I start conversations. I let others start conversations. It depends on the person, honestly. Or like the situation that I'm in. I like to
Yeah.
cooperate. I like to compete. I'm pretty competitive. I made decisions.
It's probably had, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I feel like
Do that one.
Yeah, because I do use my heart sometimes, and most of the time it's just logic. I follow a plan. I act on impulse. I feel like I follow a plan. I actually like calm, quiet opposites, but sometimes they can get kind of boring. Sometimes you need people, so yeah, I'll have to say that. Gosh, love silence.
I'd say probably yes. Everything.
I guess. I mean, I've never experienced that, but okay. Just concerned, yes. Hold my hand, yes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm just gonna say yes to all of these, just like you did, because
I mean, they
these
all sound really
are all nice. These are all things I
The
want.
other ones weren't that good. The other ones are like, do you want people to brush your hair?
that
Oh,
was
no.
that one was weird.
It's so weird.
Okay, oh gosh.
Okay, click get my results. your ISTJ.
ISTJ.
Inspector. Is that the one we guessed for you?
No, I didn't. Go back. I can tell you which one.
Oh, architect.
Mine was architect or thinker.
Let's-
Oh, the only difference between the thinker and the one I got is the N. Oh, wait, no. The architect is the N.
Yeah.
The thinker was INTP, so it's like
N and P.
and then
Okay.
tend to be reserved, practical, quiet. They enjoy order and organization in all areas of their lives, including their home, work, family, and projects. Loyalty in themselves and others, and place an emphasis on traditions. Planners like to carefully plan things out well in advance. They enjoy an orderly life. Well organized, pay a great deal of attention to detail. When things are in disarray, people may find themselves unable to rest until they set everything straight. Responsible and realistic, logical approach to achieving goals and completing projects. Work at a steady pace towards these tasks. Able to ignore distractions to focus on a task at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Strengths, detail-oriented, realistic, present-focused, observant, logical, practical, orderly, and organized. Judgmental, subjective, tends to blame others, and sensitive.
Oh my god. Okay, so we can go through this in our next video
Yes.
with the rest of the stuff.
But I feel like that's
probably buy
basically-
this one too.
yeah.
This one sounds like a lot.
Oh wait,
like
what did
you.
this one say? Logical, methodical, enjoy tasks that require you to use step-by-step reasoning to solve a problem. You're meticulous in your attention to details. Examine things closely to make sure they're correct. Straightforward logic, attention to detail. You work systematically to bring order. You like to know what the rules of the game are. Value unpredictability more than imagination. Rely on past experience to guide you. Comfortable in familiar surroundings. Trust the proven method. Appreciate the value of dedicated practice to build confidence. Hardworking will persist until a task is done. You're a steady, productive. Yep.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and yep.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna do a further in-depth analysis of everything that we did here. It was really interesting to see how our personalities actually match what they are. I mean, they match
It's
pretty,
actually scary
pretty
accurate.
accurate. So we'll put the link for this one in the description.
And let us know what you guys get on the Myers-Briggs test if you end up doing the test.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's all for this video. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.